Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, out and about on my travels, I am in Orlando, Florida. I'm actually about 30 minutes north of Orlando in a place called Longwood, and this is the home to another store that I wanted to check out, another Lego store called the Orlando Brick Company. And as you can see in the background just there, it's quite a big store. It's got like 2 units there. Checked online and they have got a whole ton of stuff in there that looks absolutely awesome. So I thought I'd check it out, take you guys in and see what it's all about. Let's go in. So this is the front of the building. It says the Orlando Brick Company and Building Brick Toy Store. So I'm assuming it's one great big store. It does look massive from the pictures on the internet. So let's go and see what it's all about. So let's go in. Wow, look at this. It's ridiculous. Look at this. This is crazy. It is ginormous and just full of Lego. I mean, this is going to take a while. I don't know how long it's going to take me to film all this. I don't even know where to start. It's crazy. This is mad. Wow. Right, let's go in and have a look around. I'll start from the right hand side and go to the left. Okay, so next to the entrance we've just got a whole bunch of creator stuff. I am not going to go through every single box. You're going to spot stuff that I'm not going to spot because it's quite overwhelming. There's going to be retired stuff that you're going to spot and just a whole bunch of Lego. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. We've got a Ninjago sign at the top there and just loads of displays, built sets, loads of built sets. This is a Ninjago section with poly bags and bits and pieces going on. Monkey Kid down the bottom. More Monkey Kid there. They've also got a Lego display there, Ninjago. I mean, it's just unbelievable. It is intense. There's just so much on display. I mean, look at this. Where'd you start? They just got like a whole ton of built stuff stacked on top of each other. So obviously these are for sale, but the way they've displayed it is very odd. A load of the Monster Jam Dragonoids there, just sort of like ready to buy, built, $14.99. Obviously they're second hand, I would imagine. And then we got some more in there, Technic stuff. I mean, you can see how intense this is. And there's just a whole load of stuff just on the top of the racks, or the cases, sorry, on top of the cases. Obviously there's going to be rare stuff as well. Got a whole bunch of Ninjago series figures there as well, minifigs, some accessories as well. More Ninjago displays and minifigs to buy. You can see the sort of rough idea of the prices. They're all going to be different prices. I mean, $4.99 up to like, the sky's the limit, I guess. So this looks like just, I'm guessing all Ninjago. Not a Ninjago fan, so I couldn't really tell you. More display stuff built. There you go. Now we're coming into to the Star Wars stuff. So if you want an X-Wing, take your pick. There's loads on sale. We've got slave ones there, mini slave ones, the original slave one. Got the poly bag there, look. Brickmaster poly bag. This is crazy, absolutely crazy. We've got a Snowspeeder UCS build there. Can't see the price on that. Tantive there, a few of them if you want a few, 200 each. Sandcrawler there for 250 already built. God, these are god awful. I don't like these at all. There you go. But if you want them, the action figures. There you go. We've got a whole ton of them. They've got the new poly bag for the mini Falcon. I think that's around $4.99, yeah, $4.99 if you want to pick one of those up. They've got a few of the Microfighter builds as well. You've got boxed up versions of the action figures there, or buildable figures. Got the Mos Eisley Cantina up there with the sail barge, the old sail barge, and some other random Star Wars sets. And if you need an army of ATSTs, there you go. 25 and up to 50. Got the Lars Family Homestead Kitchen, $60. I mean, they're just randomly placed everywhere. You've just got like UCS builds on the floor, and then above that you just got, you know, a couple of the recent Star Wars sets, the buildable droids, and then a couple of the helmets there. That's an old X-Wing as well there, look, 600, Jesus. Some more Falcons down the bottom there. Another cabinet just full of Star Wars stuff. You got the Darth Vader meditation chambers, 5 of them. $50 each. They got the land speeders as well. 60 for that one. 25 years ago, I got the very first land speeder when it came out, boxed mint. And you got, well, that's from, is that from Solo? Is that this sort of Solo's speeder thing? A built UCS land speeder, actually 3 of them. $180. The recent sale budge there for $380. More minifigs if you want to build up your armies, your Star Wars armies. Armies or army? This is just ridiculous. It's just so much. More and more, look. Sandcrawler up there. 2 of them. More UCS stuff up the top there, look. Star Destroyer, how much is that? I can't quite see. That is $800 up there. Smaller ones down here for $220. You've got the AT-AT there, $900. Wow. More old retired Star Wars stuff. There's the old, look at that, Yoda. 350 quid, that looks horrendous. More retired stuff, and look at that, $69.99, certified pre-owned Lego, the lightsaber duel. I think that's Revenge of the Sith. And you got some other stuff that's kind of certified. So they do like pre-owned certified stuff. Oh wow, it's a little Tatooine mini build. And then you got the Dagobah mini build from Comic-Con. That is smart. And that will set you back a mere $700. Jesus. Loads more minifigs. Missed out this side of the cabinet as well, so if you want some of the helmets, you've got a few there. Look, you've got Dark Trooper for $80. You've got the Scout Trooper for $60. I mean, they're not bad if you sort of don't want to build them and you just want to buy them, you've missed out on them. That's not bad, $60 for Luke's helmet there. I mean, you can get Mandalorian helmet cheap as chips anywhere now. So I don't know why you'd spend $50 on a pre-owned one. And then as we come down, you've got a whole load of Falcons. This is crazy. And then more up here, ton of R2s. Jeez. Poly bags, if you missed out on some poly bags and comic bags. A few of them going on. I've got R2 there, look. Can't see a price on that one. And then more and more minifigs. Absolute madness. I mean, visual overload and just overwhelming. Madness. So I only just made it down the first aisle, if you like. I'm at the back of the store, and we've got another load of cabinets here with minifigs from Batman by the look of it, and DC. We then come in the corner, we got a load of Batman stuff, another cabinet of Batman stuff just there, and then we got like more Batman stuff here, retired stuff. What's that one there? $400 for the Batmobile from 1985, is it? I don't know what that is up there. It says in the corner, Stark Exposition. So is that from Iron Man, Avengers? I'm not sure, but it is huge and it's on the wall at the back. If you want a built Milano, you've got a whole load of them. Infinity Gauntlets, characters. Got the small Avengers tower there for $25. They also do some LED lighting kits as well, more poly bags. In the background, all I can hear is people going through the dump bins of Lego. A load of Marvel minifigs, more pre-built stuff down the bottom, a ton of Harry Potter stuff as well, more Marvel stuff on the top. You've got the Hulkbuster built for $500, Black Panther's bust for $300, some more Harry Potter stuff here, some rare minifigs as well, Bellatrix 50, he's got some more down there, various prices. More built up sets here as well, look, and you've got Hedwig up there, $220. I don't even think I've covered half the store yet. I mean, look at it, it is intense. Absolutely intense. So they've got a massive pick-a-brick dump section, which we've got the prices here. Pick-a-brick by the container, small cup $4.99 up to an extra large cup container for $40. And there's just a whole bunch of stuff. You've got a seat there if you want to sit down and sift through. I'm now standing at the back of the store, and I'm just going to pan across, and they've got this amazing display in the middle, which I'll get to. They've got a little section here where you can sit down and grab some Lego, build some Lego, or buy some Lego pieces. Just take a look at this setup down here. You've got a bit of a Lego city going on. You've got a random AT-AT little train there as well. An island in the middle. And that's the, I think that's the Lego movie. Statue of Liberty. We've got the Avengers Tower just here. This is bonkers, absolutely madness. Some modulars, the Daily Bugle, Some more modulars and mocks. I mean, this is nuts, absolutely nuts. You got a random Dalek placed on the top there with an X-wing, and there's obviously going to be loads of little Easter eggs in this place. Got Ecto 1, the firehouse there, and is that a Der Burger? Oh no, that's the burger van. The night bus is there as well. More modulars. Oh wow. And then you got Back to the Future car there as well, the original one. And you got a Simpsons section there, look. And this massive pirate castle. How cool is this? With a couple of random ATSTs in there. But look at this. This is impressive. Obviously something from Star Wars. And then just like that, it goes into Jurassic Park. Detail is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And there's the Lego Movie. And then we got a random crane going into kind of like a Shire setup. Lord of the Rings, I would imagine, medieval, because you got a massive Barada set there. Wow, look at that. And then also on the flip side, I'm now looking at the other side, they've also got buildings facing into the lake. So all those modulars there. And you've also got a few Star Wars sets I've spotted down there. You've got a sail barge, and then there's like a whole scene going on down there. Looks like Ninjago. But this is just impressive. And there's even stuff underneath. Is that a Naboo fighter? I'm not too sure. Let us know in the comments. A couple of bits and pieces down there. More bits underneath. Pirate ship. And then more bits underneath there. Looks like you've got a bit of a Hoth battle scene going on over there. There's Luke's snowspeeder there. You can see obviously he's got his cable tied around it. Brought it down. Then we've got a random theatre scene with a load of stormtroopers playing in the band. And they've got this section as Longwood Station. A little bit of a nod to Harry Potter there, King's Cross, and Eeyore, of course, in Harry Potter. You remember seeing him? Longwood Station. And then we got a bit of a Batcave scenario right at the other end with a random half-pipe Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm now back at the front of the store and I'm going down sort of like the second section. We've got a load of boxes here just randomly placed on top of cabinets with more and more built sets. There's some Creator 3-in-1 sets there. A boutique hotel just randomly placed there. The Globe. Some more built stuff there. The Star Destroyer. Mos Eisley Cantina. Some backpacks. Optimus Prime. Bumblebee. It's just so random. And then more built sets in the cabinets. We've got some old pirate stuff there. That's really old. Look, 350 for the Knights Kingdom. 350 for that with the figs. Second hand. More stuff at the top. Got the Home Alone house there. The Jazz Club. Is that the Jazz Quartet Club? I can't remember. And then we got a random load of architecture sets. Loads of architecture sets. Just built that one down there, the Singapore set. Brilliant little build. Got the Taj Mahal down there, $90. You got the Capitol building there, and then just a whole more bunch of architecture sets. Starry Nights, $120, and there's a couple of them on the shelf. More poly bags and bits and pieces. Looks like there's loads of different ones here from all different themes, Sonic, Speed Champions. And then we've got the sort of cashier desk in the middle. It's a massive cashier desk, again with that space station above the top. You got a pirate flag at the top there. Just coming back towards the front of the shop, loads of Speed Champions. You want to pick up some Speed Champions that you missed out on? They got the Corvette down there. How much is that? $20. It's not bad. And they got the really old Speed Champions down there. Is that the Ford Escort? A load of Dodge Chargers from Fast and Furious. There's that massive Star Destroyer for $800. UCS Falcon there, just randomly propped up. That's going to set you back $700. And then we've got a cupboard full of built brickheads. Loads of brickheads in there. I'm trying to sort of like film and have a scan to see if I miss out on anything that I want to buy. Spice Girls there. Minions. A load of Star Wars ones. Ahsoka Tano. We've got a few Disney ones there. A load of botanicals right on the front desk here. So there's the front desk there. And then you've got more botanical plants. You could just buy them built. cabinet full of Christmas sets already built. That's ridiculous. Oh, look at these are good. The little scenes, the diorama sets. Another Home Alone house there. And if you fancy just a couple of the Batman animated series wall arts built, they're going to cost you $200. That's not bad. And then a load more Christmas sets underneath. And then we got some Star Wars microfighters that are just kind of as is, no minifigs, $10 each on a spinny roundy display. We've got some other branded stuff here, which is big kid bricks, and they sell like, well, just little lightsabers, guns and accessories. And there's some B3 parts here as well if you want to pick up some tiles and just random accessories. Really, really smart. I like these bits and pieces here. Got some wall art up there as well you can buy. You've got that nice, that's cool. I like that Stormtrooper, $500. And then you got the space Lego, Marilyn Monroe, John Lennon. You can even buy, if you really want it, the Mona Lisa. And then you got the world map. And if you do want to chill out and take a break, you can buy a drink and just sit down, take it all in, and then go off and do some more shopping. Another cabinet of stuff, just random stuff. You got the coins, so if you want to buy a VIP coin, you missed out on, $40 for the one on the right there. And then you've also got like a display piece there for $30. You've got some storage heads if you want to buy a storage head, got a load of those. Some minifig display cases, containers, some lighting kits, LED lighting kits, load of those. And I saw a lot of these in another store. They're obviously a company called B3, and they make little sets out of official Lego stuff. So you've got like arcade machines here, and then you've got like a vending machine. That's quite cool, a boxing arcade machine. And then just all kinds of different bits and pieces. So I've just been talking to one of the staff here called Sam, who's been absolutely brilliant and just telling me a few bits and pieces about what is in this store. And I'm gonna have to try and remember some of it because she told me quite a lot. But you see all these signs in the background. All of these signs are from Lego Masters. Yeah, the TV show. And then also the White Castle was also featured and built on Lego Masters. How cool is that? And then also this, which I didn't have a clue about earlier, this is used in Iron Man 2. It is a screen used prop from Iron Man 2, and it is the mini layout of the city Stark Exposition. And she was also saying the International Space Station that's hanging from the ceiling was also on Lego Brick Masters, so there's quite a bit of stuff in here that you might not necessarily think is just normal random stuff, but has actually got a place in history. I mean, there's all those Lego Master signs up there. Absolutely brilliant. But I think I am done. I'm going to head off now and just decompress everything that I've just seen in here. Yeah, we'll do the outro. What a place. What an absolute place. I've no words. Just a bit overwhelmed, to be honest with you. I mean, there was just so much stuff in there, as you saw. You could go mad, absolutely mad. Again, I've not bought anything because I can't really get it home, but just to walk around and see all those old sets and displays and talk to the staff and find out about the bits and pieces that, you know, are a bit rare and stuff that was featured on the Brickmasters. It's just, yeah, absolutely brilliant. Well worth checking this place out if you're in the Orlando area. Like I said, it's about 30 minutes north of Orlando in a place called Longwood. Just look it up on Google Maps, you'll find it. I'd say take a good couple of hours out of your day to look around there if you're really into Lego and you want to take it all in, because there's just so much stuff in there. But yeah, well worth checking out, definitely. But that's going to do it for this video to the Orlando Brick Company. Yeah, go and check it out. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for the lovely stuff, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.